See, 2K16. We're gonna retire my player. This is gonna be a new thing that I do like pretty much every time. Every time I get a really good team or a player or something, I'm gonna always gonna retire him, like after 3 years.
And the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
Yeah, let's not kid ourselves. Things are looking bleak right now. There's no doubt about that. But the home fans are behind it. They've just got to focus on winning.
We gotta do one more thing. We gotta beat my team. My like the most points I've ever scored record. We gotta beat that.
Fans lathered up and into it to prevent any kind of
most I've ever scored is 108 points.
Now Golden State's starting five.
We gotta beat that.
In at shooting guard. Klay Thompson is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Forbes in at the center position. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Durant, that's good.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Westbrook against Curry. Feeds it to Durant. And the foul called on.
Pretty sure our team, old man. Philadelphia won. Wow. Okay, I guess OKC doesn't want to get blown out, so we're just gonna like go ham real quick.
The drama builds in the NBA Conference Finals. We're getting set for Game 5. No drama here though, just drama queens. Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, watch it, Ernie. Watch it, Ernie.
Watch yourself. That's pretty good stuff right there.
I've never heard that one.
And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for the Warriors, they were unable to grab one on the road in Game 4. But back on their home court, we'll see if what they need is a little home cooking. And this is it, an opportunity to just nail down this series. Shaq, when you're on the verge of closing out a team, what is the key to getting that done?
You're facing a team with a high level.
An off-kilter look at the iconic Golden Gate Bridge, a symbol of California and the San Francisco Bay Area. It's the Western Conference Finals here on 2K Sports, and it's Game 5 action with the series at 3-1. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. You'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder facing the Golden State Warriors. Taking a look at Golden State, they've been dynamite here in the playoffs, having lost just one game so far.
We're really in excellent position here to close this thing out tonight. A 3-1 series lead at home, and these fans are definitely pumped up. This is...
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that.
If only my 2K17 player could play like that. We'd have 2 retirements this year.
The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
There's Freak. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's 7 points for Freak. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Thompson with the bucket. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Durant with the steal. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. The shot will not go. The Warriors go the other way. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
Got it despite fading back a bit.
Oh my God, Scottie Pimpin's leaving. We getting rid of the Scottie Pimp. You feel me? A Scottie Pimpin'.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Two teams, only one ring. Welcome to the finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith here to tip off the final chapter in this year's NBA story. It's game one of the finals. And the series tonight takes place in Oakland, where it'll be the Warriors going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Taking a look at the 76ers, they managed to make short work of the last opponent, finishing the conference finals in 5 games. But they'll need all they can muster to claim the title. And here we go, the NBA Finals. 2 contenders, only one will hoist the championship trophy. Kenny, you've been in this position before. What are your nerves like at this point?
It's time to own this moment. Okay, this is all stage. All right, all time, all time.
We're at the sold-out and noisy Oracle Arena. Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at the Warriors. They're the top seed, possessing home court advantage, and they're looking to come out and make a statement here in this first game.
And home court in the NBA Finals, no small feat. I mean, they put themselves in a strong position, but it only matters if they can come to play and respond tonight. No time for butterflies, guys. They've got to show why they're the top seed.
Exactly. Home court advantage means nothing, Greg, if you squander it away early in the series. I'm not saying that'll happen here, but nothing is easy when you're in the NBA Finals.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Powell is out there with Okafor. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Paul George. And it's Swanson in at the 2.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Golden State's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Freak. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Beverley, the pass to George. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Knocked away. It's stolen by Lowry. And a wide open look for Freak. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. 6 points for Freak.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry.
Quick hands on the steal and then just on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Now here's Beverley. Nobody near George. It's good from long range. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Freak.
I can't believe Paul George plays for the 76ers.
And Beverly kicks to George. Another three for Philadelphia.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
From outside the arc, and he trains the three. Good-looking shot there from Freak. Freak's got 11 points.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Down low, here's Okafor. Lowry with the block. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, here's Freak, and it's sent back by George. George double team and stolen by Freak. The Warriors another fast break opportunity here. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
From deep three-point range, another three for Golden State.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleed.
To halt the run, no good off the front iron.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Now here's Freak, defended by Beverly.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
And here's Freak. He's got 16. Just 5 to shoot. Offline with his 3. The 76ers trail by 6. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. We talked about game 1 and what it would mean to take it on the road. He said we're up against the best their conference has to offer. Taking this first game on the road would be a huge victory for us, but more importantly, we have to show them we're going to fight them every step of the way. Gentlemen.
Thanks, Doris. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. In the third spot, 4th, Freak.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
So it's the Warriors now. 3-point lead. 1:30 left in the first. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by him. Andrew Nicholson, he's checked in for Okafor. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. And that one's good. Freak.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
The 76ers trail by 6. And stolen by Freak. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Hill with it. Out defended by Freak. To the middle, here's Nicholson.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Yeah, what a play right there. Got his man tumbling to the floor, and then the balance to knock it down.
Unbelievable move. Rush hour handle supreme right there. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And it's Freak missing. The 76ers trail by 8. Outside, George. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got 11 points.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Freak. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
What a 3 at the horn as they...
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the NBA Finals. I'm Ernie Johnson, proud to be with our friend Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports, and we are getting primed and ready for Game 2. And the series tonight takes place in Oakland, where it'll be the Warriors going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Taking a look at the 76ers, unable to steal a road win in Game 1, they'll look to even the series tonight. A win here would go a long way to erasing the bitter taste from their mouths. And coming into Game 2 after dropping Game 1 of the finals, do you think that they can come back in this series, Shaq, even if they don't even it up with a win tonight?
You know,
Finals, baby.
The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Doris Burks on the sideline as well. It's the Philadelphia 76ers facing the Golden State Warriors. You look at Golden State. They hold a 1-game lead in the series, looking to take 2 straight before going on the road.
And you've heard the adage, a playoff series doesn't start until someone wins on the road. I'm not so sure about that. I mean, as the top seed, all they have to do is take care of business on their home court. They did that in their last game. We'll see if that's the case again here tonight.
Yeah, and you talk about pressure. Winning this game would have them going on the road with very little pressure on them. Games 3 and 4 won't be nearly as nerve-wracking if they get it done here today.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Paul George. Powell is out there with Okafor. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Swanson in at the shooting guard. And Freak throws it down.
Went to the windmill jump to turn this place on its head. I love it.
Yeah, this crowd is stunned.
And that's as electric a finish as you're going to see.
Jacks up a 3. And the 76ers get it back. Count the bucket. Okafor's got his first bucket of the night.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Oh, that third quarter.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Game 3 brings us our first change of scenery, but what hasn't changed are my colleagues. At home in any arena, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And this series is in Philadelphia tonight, as the 76ers will be going up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for the Warriors, playing here in the finals, they're in the midst of a dominant run through the postseason, winning all but 2 games to this point. All right, on the heels of taking both home games to start this final series, how different is this Game 3 going to be, Kenny, now that the finals have shifted venues?
Oh, you got to be...
We're in Philadelphia, where the crowd is on their feet. A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. To take a look at the 76ers, they can't panic, but after losing the first 2 on the road, you know, there's no question they'll need a win tonight to regain some confidence and make this a series.
Yeah, they were unable to steal a game on the road, but now in this 3rd game, it's really do or die. They need a win to keep their championship hopes alive.
Yep, if they're able to win Game 3 tonight, that scenario becomes a definite possibility. They get a huge boost going forward. fans would simply get crazier and more hyped up.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Freak in at shooting guard. Thompson is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Forbes in at the 5 spot. And that one's good. Freak.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Freak's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. There's the screen, and stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Oh! Yeah.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Now here's Freak. He's look at that shot! How did that go in?
How about that?
Oh! Tipped away and stolen by Freak.
Another basket here, and they have really come out of the gates fast in the first quarter, Kevin.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Outside, George, and the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Beverly against Curry, and the foul called on. Here's Hill. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Oh, goodness. Where did that come from? That was beautiful.
The solo alley-oop. That's not something we see too often.
Timed it perfectly, you're right, and caught the defense totally off guard.
Hey, guys, how about his coach? Looked like his heart was in his throat there for a second. Now, though, he's able to smile. More of a smile of relief.
And that one's good. Here's Curry. On deep. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds.
Every time. This is a joke.
Fucking bitch.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to our continuing coverage of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. We're here for pivotal Game 4 with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson, and let's get started. And this series is in Philadelphia tonight as the 76ers will be going up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for Golden State, a tough loss for them in Game 3. That one really could have gone either way. They are confident that with a few tweaks, they'll fare better tonight. No doubt this will be a pivotal game in the series with a chance to take a 3-1 lead before heading home. Kenny, what kind of pressure are they going to be feeling here?
Oh, they better be prepared for a physical, win-at-all-cost game. It's a great opportunity, you know, to...
Sold-out home of the 76ers. And here we go with Game 4 of the NBA Finals. We will see a Game 5, but will we see Game 6? That's the question. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. To take a look at the 76ers. No doubt this is a crucial game for them, looking to even the series tonight on their home court.
And listen, they're still in decent shape, down 2-1, but if they can win this one and tie it up the series now, all of a sudden you've got some momentum on your side.
Well, it would make for a fantastic conclusion to the series. If they could win these next two, we'd really be set up for a heck of a Game 6 and maybe even a Game 7. Matter of fact, I'd love to see it happen that way.
Now Golden State's starting 5.
Hello.
In a 2-guard. Thompson is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Forbes in at the
about to retire this player.
Nobody near George.
Why the hell does Paul George play for the 76ers?
George has got his first points in this one. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. We play just over a minute here in the first. Here's Forbes. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Freak with it. And the Warriors get it back. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. Freak's got 6.
Pretty looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
I'll tell you what, Clark, you gotta be feeling pretty good to put it up from out there.
Oh! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throw.
76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. George double team. 76ers moving the ball around. Pass to Okafor. The shot's good on the assist by George. Okafor's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Now, Freak. He's got 8. That one from long range. 11 points in the game.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. As for the atmosphere of his locker room before critical Game 4, he said, we know what's on the table. We know it's the NBA Finals and every game is crucial. But this one can really spell out who has the momentum for the rest of the way. Let's see who captures that momentum he's speaking of, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. And it's Beverly missing.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense...
Y'all ready to see if I can score over 108 points in one game? That's one of my goals. That's the only thing I really want to get before I retire this GOAT.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome and thank you for being part of our exclusive 2K Sports coverage of the NBA Finals. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Every Finals game considered critical, but a game like this one, Game 5, monumental. And the series tonight takes place in Oakland, where it'll be the Warriors going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Checking out the 76ers, they suffered a disappointing home loss in Game 4. Now they look to win it back here on the road, and we'll see if they can turn it around. Now this could be the end of the road for them. They have their backs against the wall, down 3-1. If you're the coach here, Kenny, do you do anything?
Will it end tonight? That's the question as one team battles to shut the door in the season. Another hopes to stave off defeat. the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. It's the Philadelphia 76ers facing the Golden State Warriors. You look at the Warriors. They want to end it tonight up 3-1. They're looking to hoist the trophy in front of their hometown crowd.
And they put themselves in an excellent position to finish the series and the season right here. On their home court, this is a golden opportunity.
Yeah, I expect them to be raising the trophy 4 quarters from now because they've really controlled this series so far. They won't get it without a fight, but I think they will get it.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Okafor out there with Powell. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Paul George. And it's Swanson in at the shooting guard. Now here's Freak. Off target with his 3. About 1 minute into the first quarter. It's stolen by Curry. And even 3-on-3 break. Freak. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Freak's got 9 points.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And another 3 for Golden State.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Another shot. And the layup by Curry. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Now George, following the 3-point attempt by Freak. With the fadeaway. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They need to bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
And they had to be sensational defensively on that
sensational
night for the fact that they just couldn't find a rhythm.
Sensational.
Well, I don't think they're really built to play those kind of grinded out, low-scoring games. It just doesn't seem to be in their DNA to me. They haven't been able to stifle them defensively here.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. That may be a strategy that comes as a little bit of a surprise, but Coach is showing a lot of confidence in his ability to produce an outstanding effort today. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
And thank you for that, Doris.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And another 3 for Golden State.
Outstanding start from 3-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Pass to Swanson. Shot to end this cold run, and he gets it to go.
Retire this thing.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
And that one's good. Freak.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the 3-point shot.
And don't worry, I got some 2K17, I mean 18 coming up.
Warriors leading by 18. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and that one's good.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jersey.
Fuck that, nigga.
And here we go with Curry running it up the court.
I gotta see that block again. That was nasty. Hold up.
And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart they're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away. Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy do.
Freak. Another three for Golden State. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Picked by Okafor. And Beverly kicks to Okafor. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
Here's Freak. Another three for Golden State.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Now, here's George. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And it's Freak missing. Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. To the paint, here's Powell. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Powell's got his first basket of the night.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew on.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. 8 points for him.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Here's Freak. Another three for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. In the 3rd spot, Jahlil Okafor. 4th, Freak.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
And so here is Philadelphia.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
From deep. It's hauled in by George. George has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Swanson. It's rebounded by Golden State. Freak's got 4 rebounds in this game. For 3. No good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Beverly. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And a wide open look for Freak. The three-pointer is right on target. Freak's got 39.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now here's Beverly.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Oh, wow. That's a beautiful jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Outside, George. George double-teamed. Here's Okafor. Oh, that's blocked. And here's Freak. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. That's good.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And stolen by Freak. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the 76ers.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
From deep. Can't get it to go. And Philadelphia the other way now. And George, here we go. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Freak with it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Freak's got 51.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
Which is the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead. Awesome shooting so far.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. Outside Hill. Passes it to Swanson. Shot clock at 6. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 13 points in the game.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And stolen by Freak. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
No good with the triple.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Hardaway against Rondo. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half. And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
It's back to Hill. Takes a 3. Here's Embiid. Great D that time from Green.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one...
Alright. I think I already showed what I could do. Guess what? We're again NBA champions. And I'm about to retire this bad boy.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow, it's really an honor to be here in the company of so many people who've helped shape my career and the man I am today. You know, growing up in Harlem as a kid years ago, I never thought I'd be here, being inducted into the Hall of Fame. Wow. I know I'm supposed to keep this short. There are a few things I'd like to say, and I would like to take the opportunity here. Now, I was blessed with a God-given talent to play this game of basketball at a high level. In high school and college, it was easy. Well, for me, it was. I gotta be honest. It took me a while to adjust to the professional game. Yeah, your natural talent can only take you so far. When I realized that, I knew I had an opportunity to make a lasting imprint on this league. I won my fair share of awards and accolades. But as I played longer, the less meaning they held. started to realize what playing this game is all about. And if there's one thing I want to impart to all of you sitting here today, it's that basketball is a beautiful game. It employs teamwork and chemistry like no other sport in the world. And once you get a handle on that, even a little, everything starts to change. Now, I was fortunate enough to be in a situation with a great coach and teammates who also realize that. When it all comes together in the right way, when it just seems to click, that's when the magic happens. You know, that's when you get a chance to play for the ultimate prize. And if you're lucky enough to win an NBA championship. I'm proud to say that we did just that. Being an NBA champion was my biggest and greatest basketball accomplishment by far. Nothing comes close to it. Now, before I wrap this up, there are a few people I want to thank, of course. I'd like to start with my family first and foremost. It's an honor to have them here with me today. It means the world to me, and I hope I've done them proud. Mama, you taught me to be a good person and how to conduct myself in life. And now I'm trying to pass that on to my own kids and everyone around me. Pops, you know, people talk to me quite a bit about being a role model. I tell them every single time that they shouldn't look to me. They should look to somebody who is in their life day to day, as I did with you every step of the way. CC, you've been by my side since day one, literally, right here. Couldn't have done none of this without you. You know, they say twins have a special bond, and we're no different. Of course, Mr. Don Pagnotti. Thank you, man. And Don we trust, right? Now, I gotta mention my boy Vic, too. Not a day goes by where I'm not thinking about you, my man. Rest in power. Now, this goes without saying, I also have to thank all the players I played with throughout the years. It's been a pleasure and an honor. To the fans and trainers who also made a difference in my career, you're the best. You really are. Now, I've said this years ago, and I'm saying it here today. I am truly living a dream. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, that's it. Goodbye, guys. 2K team will be up shortly. Peace out.